Hello everyone, my name is Dynabot and welcome back to another Jurassic World Evolution 2 video. In this video today I will be showcasing and giving out the tour for the LUX park that I have built. I'll also provide a download link in the description for this park on Nexus, so if you want to check it out for yourself, feel free to do so. I've also made up a park website using Google Sites for this, as well as like how usual parks would have their own park websites. The park website I made is heavily inspired by another one that was made by a Redditor, very much a force. So if you want to check that out, it'll also be available in the description as well. It's not finished at the time of recording, but eventually it will be finished and updated at least every week or so. Anyways, for the LUX Park, as you can see, the dinosaurs are modded, so you can notice that they all have LUX skins, and the mods were made and inspired by Parasaurolophus LUX from the Camper Cretaceous DLC. But anyways, without further ado, let's get started on the tour now. So there are three entrances on this island. There's the main entrance, which is where I am at right now. There's also the VIP entrance, and then the private research team entrance. So as you come in here, you out from this building, you'll go past all these nice little decoration plants, and here you have the a little gated area, and then, but yeah, when you come in here, you're presented with this beautiful fountain with a bunch of ambers and fountains all around it. Some more fountains everywhere, trees. You can see the big mountain in the background, and we also got all these nice let me just hide that. There we go. You can see we have all of these amenity shops here, and on the left over here it goes down to where we have all the hotels. So past this visitor shelter, and yeah, here it is. This is the main hotel section where all the guests would be normally staying at. You have this nice fountain right here with some benches all around it, amber pedestals, and some of these hotels where you would stay at. If I can, there we go. The hotels you would stay at, you would have like a nice view of all the dinosaurs that are found in the. Oops, got some lag. Anyways, so these are all the dinosaurs that would be in the glimmering grasslands or valley, whatever you want to call it. Very nice lake with a bunch of lore titans running around for no reason. And then some stegosaurs, and yeah, just a nice little exhibit. You can notice there's this fence right here which prevents the dinosaurs from getting too close to the guest. Anyways, back to the tour. So and you'll notice there's a secondary path which loops around back to where all the guest amenities are. So you'll see that we are back near the entrance. So it's kind of like a the amenity hub. We have the mini golf course right there, and there's also this path also splits off into the Jurassic tour and up here to the viewing tower where you could get a much better look at all the dinosaurs in the valley below. I mean, in the plains. You could see all of them wandering around, living their days. But yeah, very nice. You got this fence here. And and right here, of course, loops back around to the main street. And right here you got more decorations, fountains, some nice little decorative lights along the wall. In fact, this entire park is meant to be played at nighttime. I mean, I mean, you could see like if you were to download the save file and check this park out. You could check it out during the day, but it looks very much nicer at night, which is what it's designed for. Usually, the parks I would make would be like set to day, but this is one of those parks that would be set to night, of course, because of the glowing dinosaurs and the nice lights. And right here is the amazing Jurassic Tour attraction. I'll come back to this in a minute to showcase that. But yeah, as you can see, you have this other path which, as you go along next to this concrete walls, past all these people, you got a nice little Spinosaurus decoration, a bathroom, and also a monorail station that goes to the other side of the island. There is one area I have not gotten to yet. I mean, this park is very big, and there's quite a lot to explore here. There's also the aquatic park. I'm not sure if I've shown that yet, but come back to where it is. Right here is on the right from when you walk in. This path leads to the lagoon, to the aquatic park. So you'll see the sign that says lagoon. We'll check that out later after the Jurassic Tour ride. Okay, so as you can see, we are now driving one of the park tour vehicles. The first thing you do when you start riding them, you'll first see the Jurassic World gate. Very nice, dramatic entrance. And as you come in here, past these forests, sometimes there'll be LUX dinosaurs running around. Sometimes there won't be. And this is where you first encounter the LUX dinosaurs. So you have the cute little Minmice around. You also got the Pachyrhinosaurs and Parasaurolophus, which they're all over there. Little pond here. And right there behind that fence is the aquatic park location. But yeah, as you continue to drive along this path, you'll run into the occasional Parasaurolophus LUX running around here. And as you can continue, you'll notice there's the fence there, which we will check that out later. And excuse me, fellas. After you exit out of that area, you'll run into the this location, which pretty sure this is the Majestic Beast section. No, wait, the last one was Majestic Beast section. This one is the, believe it's the Hidden Forest, if I remember correctly. Even I don't know my way around this park. Let me just pull it up. Shimmering Forest. This is the Shimmering Forest right here, which is a nice little, I guess a marshland forest with, you can see that there's some tall trees around us, which we're supposed to cover this entire place. So it's supposed to be kind of hidden, like a little sanctuary. You don't really spend too much time here. And yeah, so this whole thing is like a little, I try to make this into like a little muddy section. And yeah, the dinosaurs that are over here are the Euoplocephalus and the Zeutoceratops. Amargasaurs, you can see over there. I'm not sure what's with this one. Yeah, bunch of very nice dinosaurs, and yeah, a lot of thanks to the LUX mods. Anyways, moving on. So, as you continue through this section, you'll eventually run into another gate, the final one, and this is where you get to the Glimmering Grasslands. It's kind of half forest, half grasslands, but yeah, you get the point. But yeah, you'll run into all sorts of dinosaurs here, like compies, lore titans, centaurosaurs, stegosaurs, archaeornithomimus, and mamenchisaurs, which you can see as we are coming up. So we go up this hill up right here, past this forest. I kind of tried to make this into a redwood forest. But yeah, as you go across the forest past all these glowing dinosaurs, which you would be wowed by. All the you can see we have another lake right here, which is kind of more of a pond, in fact, rather than a lake. But I guess it could count as a lake. Yeah, that Mamenchisaurus just drinking from there. And then right here you'd run into another long grass field. There's quite a lot of long grass around here. That's why it's called the grasslands. Anyways, moving on, and ignore that signal. But yeah, you'd drive around this big mountain of forest on top of a mountain, and this is where you would come back down to the ground floor, where you have more dinosaurs running around, and this little sandy shore of next to the lake, where you got all the compies running around. And I believe that, yep, there's, which is, in fact, this is where they all hang out normally because of that meat feeder you see in front of us. Nope. They're in sync. But yeah, as you continue, you'll see all the guest hotels right there. So you'll continue driving around more foliage, I think. And this is where we reach the end of the tour, right here. We come back to this entrance right here. And yeah, that's the end of the tour.
Off-road adventures can be uncomfortable for those who are pregnant or suffer with motion sickness. Please take before embarking.
If I can, okay, well, let me fix this real quick. But yeah, that is it for the Amazing Jurassic tour. Lots of dinosaurs, mostly herbivores, and lots of beautiful sights. Now, the next part we will go to before we get to the next exciting part is the aquatic park. So, guess we'll walk past this little forest here. You can see we have the the mosasaur banners, which we got from the previous update. And as you go along here, and this is where you'd run into a fountain and another main street. There's quite a lot of main streets around here. Some amber pedestals. There was a little trouble with the path, and I tried to cover it up with the amber. Unfortunately, you could see it didn't do quite a good job as I hoped it did. It's quite hard to see when you're viewing it from high above. Anyway, so past all these amenities, these gift shops, down this small main street, into this section, which divides into two. You can see right here is the mosasaur stadiums, and some giant skeletons that are circling around each other, getting ready to fight, or in the middle of fighting. Originally, I would have put like maybe Tylosaur or Mosasaur skeletons right here, if it was possible, but unfortunately we do not have that option yet. Assuming if it's added in the future, but it would be cool to see aquatic skeletons. Please add them, Frontier. Anyways, amber pestle right there, another bathroom, and yeah, two lagoon stadiums. And as you can see, there's a little plesiosaur LUX right there in front of us. Right on time, right on cue. I did not expect that to happen. Honestly, I didn't plan the timing or anything.
Mosasaurus was thought
Yeah,
to
that was
near
good.
the surface of the water, where it preyed on anything it could sink its teeth into, including turtles, large fish, and even smaller mosasaurs.
But yeah, and as you already saw, there it is, the Mosasaurus LUX, the big bad herself. Oh, just swimming around. I honestly did not expect that to happen. That was completely random. But perfect timing too. You can see there's the hatchery over there on the other side. And over there is the restricted zone where all the research buildings and ACU buildings are. We'll go check that out in a minute. And right here, you can see is a staff path, which pretty much just loops around this entire lagoon right here, next door to the Mosasaur lagoon. Yeah, this is just a shortcut to the all of those. But yeah, this is just a shortcut to all the enclosures on the other side. Like, as you can see, the Parasaurolophus over there. But yeah, that's all it is. So as you go along this path, this tropical themed little sandbar location. Bathroom here, and another stadium right here for the Tylosaurs and Ichthyosaurus LUX. So of course you can't see them from above, but below you can see them. Or at least I thought you would be able to. Well, you can kind of see one of them right now, one of the Tylosaurus LUX. Yep, and there's the Ichthyosaurs. Sometimes they may show up here, sometimes they won't. I mean, it's a big lagoon, and sometimes they might be hanging out over there where the hatchery is located. Sometimes they'll come over here. And there he goes.
The temperatures
Bye
of
bye.
prehistoric waters were thought to have been significantly warmer than they are today. With this in mind, we try to maintain similar temperature levels for them here in the park.
Anyways, back to the tour. So you can see some more emergency buildings, amenities everywhere. And eventually you'll go into here, which is the last, which is a guest attraction at the end. Some Jurassic Park torches here, benches, and beautiful fountains. And this aquarium is where you would go into. And there's the another staff tour path that goes to that lagoon hatchery and the aviary hatchery behind it. You can see parts of the aviary over there, and it also loops back around to the other side of the lagoon as well. And here is the other staff path, which I'm not sure why these people are right here, but I'm guessing they're just interns who didn't get the job. That's what we'll say. They're interns who didn't get the job. Anyway, so for this, we will have the exclusive view of this. As we come past this lagoon right here is the backstage where the behind the scenes of making dinosaurs takes place. You can see there's the lagoon hatchery from there, as discussed from before, and there's quite a lot of boxes, fuel tanks, camera standpoints for security reasons, a lot of crane trucks, which would be carrying around some of these trailers or boxes around. And right here is the ACU station where you'd have the vehicles and the helicopter, the chopper right there. And yeah, the ACU Ranger Jeeps they're always busy. So rarely you will ever see them here because they're always going to be somewhere else doing something like checking up on the dinosaurs. So those poor rangers have no breaks at all whatsoever. Right here's what I'd like to call a little parking lot for the cranes vehicles. I thought it'd be a nice little touch. Here's the Paleo Medical Vet Facility with the ambulance right here. And yeah, this whole entire area right here is just boxes and cargoes everywhere. Like usually it would all be like supplies or food that they would feed the dinosaurs with, and or medical supplies, stuff like that. So pretty much essential stuff. And right here is the where they would treat the dinosaurs, of course, with the gate right here. Of course, staff only is allowed to come here. And yeah, right here you can see there's a bunch of cages which they would use to transport the dinosaurs around in. And yeah, they all come in different varying sizes. And we got another crane vehicle right here that some idiot left behind. A little research and development building complex. A gate that goes into one of the enclosures for the swamp. But yeah, right here is where the hatchery would be, and where they would introduce the dinosaurs. And right here is the temporary holding pen. There's no dinosaurs right here, but this is where they would hatch the dinosaurs and house them before they tranquilize them and transport them to their designated pens. And moving on, we have an expedition station right here with helicopters, staff vehicles, and this path would split off into two. More camera points because we need maximum security here. We don't want people to steal embryos looking at you, Nedry. And anyways, a couple of staff centers for the staff to take their breaks at or sleep in. And as you come up this hill, up the mountain, up here is the control center where the park operations would take place. And yeah, as you come back down, you have a very nice view. Kind of a decent view as you come back down from up there. Anyways, moving on. So we will leave the this employees only backstage area and continue on with the tour. So we're just going to speed right up and sounds like, yep, there's another helicopter right there. And there's the monorail. So we're just going to take looped pathway back. So you can see these fences right here along with the generator. The fences to keep the baryonyx and Suchomimus is in here on the other side. And then right here is the aviary hatchery. And you can see there's a little sneak preview of one of the LUX pterosaurs up there flying around majestically. Coming back here, I did plan to put another crane vehicle here. Yes, there's quite a lot. But I'm not sure why I never added it. There are enough. We have more than enough crane vehicles. But yeah, here you can see a shortcut that goes into the Proceratosaurus pens. So, and then that into the Parasaurolophus pens. So, pretty much this is just a little shortcut for staff to get their way around. Some perimeter fences keeping all the dinosaurs in the amazing, majestic beast section inside. And also staff would come here to restock these fish feeders, which would be for the Tylosaurus and Ichthyosaurs that are on the other side. Oh, and this is the only Jurassic Park enclosure sign right here. I did plan on putting in more for the other exhibits, but I didn't really think about adding that. But anyways, yeah, here it is. So we come back over here, back into the small main street where the mosasaurs. And yeah, let's continue on with the tour. Moving on to the monorail, which goes into the other side of the park. The lag is killing it. Alright, we're done. Anyway, so you go into this monorail station. Up, and it looks like it might be taking us back? Okay, well, anyways, here we are right now in another main street, the hub. more amenities everywhere and lag. Torches, fountain, and a nice little decorative entrance for the menacing dinosaur that's on the other side here, which says the Acrocanthosaurus LUX, which we do not see right now for some reason. But yeah, here it is, the Acrocanthosaurus enclosure, which is kind of a little tropical sandy shore habitat, and you can see there's quite a lot of rocks in front of us. These are supposed to be spikes, so like because the Acrocanthosaurus is lower on the ground and we're higher on top, so we have the high ground, and the spikes are supposed to keep the acro away, so kind of like a little defense thing. There's the lake for where it would drink water, and we still do not see the Acrocanthosaurus, unfortunately, which is a shame. But we will come back here eventually, and hopefully it will be there when we do return. And the next part we will move on to is the going along this path here, and you can see this street pretty much splits into 5 different paths that each go into different locations. But yeah, you have one over there that leads to where the next gyrosphere ride is. We'll go check that out later. This goes to see more attractions, and it does loop around back to that path over there. But for now, we will move on to the aviary. And yeah, some more nice little decorations thanks to that new update. We got some pterosaurs on impaled pterosaurs, fountains. This is my favorite style of building these kinds of fences, where it's just the fence title with a fountain in front of it, and then like the poles on the side. But yeah, my favorite type of way of decorating. And here it is, the aviary. You have another aviary sign here, a couple of more amenities. So like right here is if the lag doesn't kill me, superfood juice. And then right here is a souvenir shop. But yeah, with this nice big Jurassic World gate right in front of it, which I like to imagine it being connected into the aviary itself. So like, the only time this gate would open is if like, assuming like if there's an emergency, like maybe there's a fire in there and the pterosaurs have to get out immediately or whatever. But chances of that happening are very low, so we won't have to worry about having to release pterosaurs out to terrorize the world. So some more nice decorations here, some more trees, pteranodons. And the pterosaurs featured here is in the lag. Okay, that's very loud. Too many guests. Let's hop into here. Hopefully there's less guests. Okay, well there's kind of more guests in there. But yeah, you can see this is one of our most popular attractions. And I'm sorry if this is too loud. You have the giant lake in here, and well, that's where you would see the terraces. We'll get a very close look at it on one of the gyrosphere tours, because there is one that runs right into that aviary. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, so we go this way next to along this path here. More fences everywhere with lights, bright lights, because this park is meant to be at nighttime. You can hear the Dilophosaurs in there. Let's see the amber pestle. And right here is where you would see the Dilophosaurs. And yep, there they are, running around through all the this tall grass foliage here. But yeah, you got some Dilophosaurs that are featured over here. You can see the aviary in the background. It doesn't look too bad. I did put some trees in front of this to kind of like try and make this all hidden and make it a little hard to view the Dilophosaurs, which it's still kind of hard, but you could still kind of see them. As you saw one over there walking by. Anyways, going back along this path, more emergency shelters because we need a lot of security. You continue to go along this path past the Dilophosaurus exhibit. And right here, some more amenities to keep the guests happy because you know how they are. And here is the next Jurassic, not Jurassic, Gyrosphere tour, which I believe is the, no wait, no, that's not. This goes into the Sparkling Swamp. So yeah, that's what this is. This is the Sparkling Swamp Gyrosphere tour. We'll have a closer look at that in a minute. But yeah, you can see some more dinosaurs here, LUX, iguanodons, and stuff like that here. And here is another viewing gallery we'll check out soon. And then yeah, we go into this loop around with a fountain in the middle, and right there is the monorail station, which takes us back to the main street that we just arrived from, or at least close to that area. And as you can see in this viewing gallery, similar design to the Sparkling Forest. Similar in design, at least, with mud all over the place, and then a muddy lake, carnivore feeder, and the dinosaurs that are featured in here is the Coelophysis lux, which you can see sometimes walking around here. There's quite a few, actually. Oh. Is it gonna get him? Is it gonna get him? Oh, we're waiting to see. The chase is on. Up, up. And he got him. It is very enjoyable to watch. You can see more hotels right there, which those are the VIP hotels. So like the VIP guests would come over there and stay at. Anyways, and now time to hop into the tour. The I keep forgetting the names of these. Even I don't know my own park. Sparkling Swamp attraction. So as you can see, you would go into the let's get a better view. Don't poke your hand in the way. To this Gyrosphere ball. The first attraction you would go into is the Dilophosaurus paddock. So past these gates right here. And yeah, you would see some Dilophosaurus here. And that is a creepy face. But yeah, going off the path, you can have a better look at these guys. Ignore the people that we are riding with. They are just spectators. They're along with the tour visit with us. But yeah, there's the gallery. More Dilophosaurus. If we could get a better look at them. But yeah, very creepy exhibit. Oops. That's supposed to happen. Going back here, you'd go along this hidden forest here and going past everyone. And yeah, you will see a lot of that happening. A lot of staff vehicles wandering around, mostly around this location. And yeah, as you go past these gates, this is where you first go into the aviary. So as you can see, it's just like the Acrocanthosaurus. Just like the Acrocanthosaurus exhibit, this is a tropical beach location themed exhibit. You have some of the new pulls from the last update with one of the nice Geosternbergias resting on top of it. This is supposed to act as a cliff. I didn't do a very good job at it since the only mods I used for this were mostly cosmetics. And yeah, right here, wow, they are loud. More perch points that they would sit on. Wow, they are completely loud. Rip eardrums. Okay. They sound so close, like right next to you. But yeah, you have this lake here, or artificial ocean, where you'd have all the piscivorous feeders and topazars and... Alright, we're getting out of here. No, let us through! Oh well. But yeah, that's where you'd see all the Geosternbergias, and yes, we know. Could you stop pointing, please? I lost my train of thought. Yeah, that's where all the topazars and Geosternbergias would be at. Moving on, the next paddock we move into is the Suchomimus and Baryonyx exhibit. I didn't do a good job at making the swamp. This isn't how I would make them, so this is not, but I tried to do something different here. Kind of works, but not really. And there you go, you can see some of our very nice Suchomimus. In fact, I like these. These are probably my favorite LUX dinosaurs in this park, or favorite skins, because it just looks so nice with all the stripes, especially on the mouth, which makes it look like it's kind of got those big fangs and stuff. Yeah, you got Suchomimus and Baryonyx fish around here. Gonna try to see if we can find a Baryonyx. They're around here somewhere. Let's see here. Before we move on, just want to get a closer look at the... Yep, they're the... Well... Nowhere, we're not here to bother you. We're just let's go around. He is not happy with us. He wants us to go. Can you let us go? Thank you. And there is the Baryonyx LUX here. They kind of look a little plasticky, so I kind of apologize for that. But very weird. Usually they hang out around that lake, but I guess they're hanging out around that wall now. That's the new hangout spot to avoid us. But I don't blame them if they don't like us anyways. So moving on, we go into the Spinosaurus exhibit. Oops. If we can get through. There we go. We have one Spinosaurus LUX in here, and in their own peaceful, isolated habitat away from everyone else. I originally planned on putting, if the lag will go away, thank you, please go away lag. But yeah, here we have one sleeping Spinosaurus right there. But yeah, another very nice dinosaur made by Justin B. I think that's the creator of that, the Spinosaur LUX mod. But yeah, very nice dinosaur and mod and pattern skin. Yeah, you got their. So yeah, Spino has their own lake where they can fish at. And moving on to the third and final section of this is the herbivore paddocks. You got all of the dinosaurs here, iguanodons. Quite a lot here today. You got some stripy iguanodons here with dinosaurs. The occasional, let's say, some moosaurs. This one is kind of a little blend of the normal grassland exhibits you'd see and those the muddy pond exhibits. So it's kind of a combination of the two. Viewing these dinosaurs from up close just really makes a huge difference now. And of course, as usual, we can't get in there. Can we get back? Nope. Okay, well, fix that real quick. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm going to have to do that every time we leave the tour. But yeah, there it is, the Sparkling Swamp exhibit. Yeah, this is a pretty long park tour. As if you didn't already know that, obviously. But yeah, because this park is very, very huge. Because I'm using the 2015 Isla Nublar map. And because it's a huge map, of course, it's going to be a huge park. Moving on. In fact, let's go see if our Acrocanthosaurus friend is in the mood to be shown on display today. And kind of. You can kind of see him right there, still hiding behind a tree. And they were, oh, nope, never mind. And yeah, there they are. There she is, the Acrocanthosaurus LUX, going back into the forest to hide. Well, that's a shame. Oh, we kind of. Well, at least you kind of got to see her. She's very shy today. Um, but I don't blame it with all the guests uh, yelling, talking, and shouting, screaming for help. And another Spinosaurus fossil skeleton right here, just randomly. So as we go along here underneath the monorail, we would go into the Proceratosaurus LUX paddock. And this is where you would see these crested dinosaurs. Inside of this another muddy pond area. But yeah, that you got all your Proceratosaurs here with the concrete walls. You can see quite a nice view from here. The monorail station, kind of fits in. But yeah, there they are, all the Proceratosaurs walking around, going about their day. Moving on, we have another bathroom here for those who are unable, well, another bathroom for people to go inside of. And right there, that will continue. We have another paddock right here, which is quite large, and that's where this whole path wraps around. Splitting away from the path is a little chocolate milk shop. So you would come here, get your chocolate milk, and if you wanted to, if it's not a rainy night, you could come out here and sit down with your family and friends, and you would get a break. As you can see right here, this is a very nice view into the Parasaurolophus exhibit. We advise visitors not to touch the fence because it is electric. We do not want another shock incident. Anyways, some nice fountains here, lights, torches, and on the other side, you can see all the pachyrhinos and the Parasaurolophus lux. But yeah, just a nice little background area to watch. And right here is another. Sir, where are you going? Have a nice day. Anyways, this path goes along this forest. This is a staff designated path, which we will get to soon. This leads into the hybrid attraction exhibit. Right here is a little ACU checkpoint. So like you would and a camera for security. So like what you would do is you would come up here and a guard would stop you, and you'd have to show him some ID and that you have permission before you go into here. Right here is one of the sections from the and if you did not have the ID or anything, then of course you'd be sent back. And anyways, that leads into the behind the scenes of the hybrid attraction. Right here is the herbivore exhibit, and right here is one of the hybrids. You can see the fence here is a lot bigger and more intimidating because the hybrids here are, of course, they are all dangerous. And this path splits up these fences because I mean, if they were connected together, then that would not be good because I mean, the hybrid could escape and possibly, most likely, kill everything in its path. So yeah, just a smart move to keep the hybrids separated. Going back on the tutorial, we will check out the hybrids later for the last part of the tour. And there's one of the allosaurs right now. They're walking by. Yeah, there's at least 3 viewing galleries on this path right here, which you can see the Cryolophosaurus, Allosaurus, and the I believe it's the Monolophosaurus, if I'm corrected. Yeah, in fact, yep. So right here you can see there's the Monolophosaurus LUX, another dinosaur that was added by the Camp Cretaceous DLC. But yeah, there they are in their own habitat. And that is somewhat similar to the Acrocanthosaurus exhibit, where it's a little sandy beach with a sandy tropical beach with a lake and yeah. And there's one of the Monolophosaurus walking by right now. Most of the dinosaurs in here will have 2 separate LUX patterns. So you can notice that the blue and pink ones. There we go. We got 2 interacting ones. Purple and blue ones. But yeah, just like the Parasaurolophus LUX 1s and 2s. But yeah, there you go. The Monolophosaurus. Ignore that. Moving on into this one is the Allosaurus exhibit. And, well, that's not good. One of our Jeeps broke down. And it looks like everyone has been vacated. Or probably eaten. Let's hope they all made it out. Pretty sure that's the same Jeep we saw earlier going into here. Yeah, that's unfortunate. We'll have to check that out. I'll have to check that out later. So, right here is a little sandy lake with kind of a cliff face with higher view above. And yeah, it's a nice little lake view. There's the monorail station right there. Yeah, you guys did it, didn't you? Alright. Next exhibit right here is the Cryolophosaurus exhibit. So right here, instead of like a tropical beach or a muddy lake, this time we kind of have like a long grass exhibit. But yeah, you can see 2 of our Cryolophosaurus LUX in here. We have at least 3 of them in here. In fact, are we actually going to see them? Yep, we're seeing them interact. And there's the occasional goat. Run, goat. Don't worry, if you hide in the grass, she's not going to see you. Oh no, there goes the goat. Oh no, he actually got away. Well, maybe. Keep running, goat. He's not going to catch you if you run. Oh, he got away. Don't worry, you'll get him next time. Alright, now moving on, we go up this small hill up here. Here's one of the monorail stations that goes back to the place that I said before. That goes into hybrid attractions. Right here is a another staff path which goes into this field, and this goes into the power stations. And you can see we have a camera right here for security purposes. But yeah, this is where all of the power for the entire park. This is how the entire park is powered up. I cannot speak today. Um, yeah, so yeah, all your large power stations, which power up the entire park. That's where they all are. Moving on, going along this path. Originally, there were some amenities here, but I ended up taking them out in the end because of we kind of have too much already. And another view into the Allosaur exhibit. And yeah, here we are. You have a much better elevated view of everything, so you should be able to, of course, see all the dinosaurs. I mean, all the Allosaurs in the valley down below. Oh no! Did they really take them out? Those two out? Okay. Hold up. Be right back. Okay, and we are back. Yeah, let's hope that that kind of incident does not happen again. Alright, so moving on, we go down the hill back into the main street. You're gonna run into this area a lot. I mean, it connects everything together. Um, I'm pretty sure there's at least. Yeah, we have two more spots on the tour, the visit, before we end it. So going along this large path down here, you will reach the next section of the park. So right here you have another monorail station with some fountains and some torches, trees. Going into here, this is sort of a big place. But yeah, you got some trees here, benches for guests to sit at, relax, take a break from walking, eat some lunch from our amenities, or go shopping. Either or. And right here you can see we have another Spinosaur display fighting with Amber in the middle. And then we have another gyrosphere tour. We have at least two gyrosphere tours in the park and one Jurassic tour. This is the last one that I will show in a minute soon. But before we do that, we will move on to this path here. So here you have the lab tour. So like people would be shown like how all the dinosaurs were created, how the bioluminescence genes were added to some of them. You have another emergency shelter here for purposes, and yeah, just a lab tour. You have one of our next exhibits here we'll check out soon. Bathrooms, and up here is the VIP section hotels, where the VIP, where people with VIP passes would come here and sleep at. It's a similar design to the normal guest attractions. And in fact, the VIP guests have their own. They have their own entrance that they would arrive in by chopper. So like, pretty much millionaires. So like, millionaires, paleontologists would come here by helicopter or leave by helicopter, depending on either or. And yeah, this is where all the VIP guests would sleep at. These two hotels do view at least two different attractions. So right here, not a good view. Unfortunately, I should have made this just a normal fence, but you could kind of see all the coelophysis that are in the exhibit from over here. I should have thought more about this, but I didn't. There's the monorail from the other side of this paddock with a train station leaving it. And in this one, this is where where we have a better view with normal fences. And this is where you would see all of the Herrerasaurus LUX, the blinding dinosaurs of death. This is the this hotel is the only way you can view them. There's no viewing galleries or towers that can view this, so this is pretty much a VIP exclusive site only. And yeah, there's the fences there for the Acro LUX. This paddock you can see is kind of a mountain range, which is kind of why I tried to sort of go for was like this is supposed to be on a high elevation, and yeah, this is where all the Herrerasaurus LUX would hang out at, eat goats, blind people to death with their super bright glowing skins. A lot of the dinosaurs in one of the LUX packs, they are so bright that it's hard to see anything. I mean, and the Herrerasaurus is one of them. Hey there, how are you doing? Nice to see you in Acro LUX. And yeah, you will see an Acro LUX come over there sometimes where that perimeter fence is. And we have a dead dino, which is not good. Anyways, yeah, there's the Herrerasaurus LUX. Coming back down here, we will go and we will go on another tour ride. This will be the last one for the gyrosphere, so no more after this. I'm pretty sure I'm kind of tired already. Right here, we have some more decorations, a monorail that goes over us, some bathrooms where you can go, where we advise people to go to the bathroom before going on this next tour. This one has a lot of trees covering it.
Please take care when
Anyways, going into here. So, unlike the, unfortunately, this was supposed to go. This gyrosphere attraction was supposed to go the other way because it's longer, but unfortunately, due to limitations, I had to do the short way. But yeah, you'll notice there's no Jurassic World gate here. No fancy dramatic entrance. But as you go in here, you will reach the dusty sand dunes where the Chenchosaurs all hang out in. I made some of the some tall hills for that would kind of like simulate like what you would normally see in a desert, a dune. And yeah, you can see some of the Chenchosaurs around here. There are a few lakes, of course, and rivers. But yeah, some Chenchosaurs where they all would hang out at. But yeah, there you go. You can see some of the Chenchosaurs on the other side of the river. Thought this would be another nice addition to the park. Yeah. Anyways, you would go up here, and this is where you would see our magma lizards, or in this case, the Tyrannosaurus Lux and the Homalocephalae Lux. In fact, you can already hear him right now. And there's one of our Tyrannosaurus Lux right there walking by. And yes, we made these guys by having them come. We threw some Tyrannosaurs in the volcano. Yeah, how we made these guys, we threw them in a volcano, and yeah, this is the result. The magma lizards. And I kind of should have gone for a volcano. A kind of volcanic location over here, which would have really fit in with the Tyrannosaurus here. And yep, here they are. Here's the Homalocephalae Lux. All of them are purple. Don't worry. Anyways, if the lag won't kill us. But yeah, there you go. There's one of the cute little Homalocephalae here. Let's not run over them. Yeah, we have quite plentiful of those guys around here. Plenty of them. Some more Tyrannosaurs. Moving on to the third and final section of this place. There's pretty much 3 sections in every tour, apparently. For this one, we have the Troodons. So we have blue and red Troodons that will run around here in this field. There's an unfortunate goat that met its fate. But yeah, these guys are another one of my favorite additions. I made their habitat, their exhibit, a tall grass because of they had these tiger stripes, and I thought like it would be perfect to add them. So like kind of like a little reference to the Lost World where you do not go into the grass. And yeah, there's all of our Lux Troodons running around and hiding in them. Quite hard to see them. There they are. But yeah, there's all the blue and red ones. But yeah, so I made their a grassland exhibit because like they had these stripes and they blend in kinda with the exhibit. Anyways, moving along here. This is where you would come back to the station. So you can see we have a concrete wall here, nothing interesting. This forest here. I was gonna put like some trees over this section, so it'd be like kind of simulating like a little underground lush cave exhibit, but I never thought about that. But next time when I do make this kind of exhibit, I will do that. On your left, you will sometimes see Tyrannosaurs or Homalocephalae Lux inside of there. So just a little peek at, just a little last moment peek before you come back to the station. And now as we move on to the last part of the last part of the tour. And the last part of this tour is the hybrid attractions exhibit. And then after that, I believe that's it, if I'm correct. I'm pretty sure after this last part, we will have seen every part of this entire park, at least almost every entire section of the park. Anyway, so the hybrid attractions, you would go back to this path here where it looped around the Allosaurus exhibit. This path here that splits away, you would go along it, and here's another monorail station that goes all the way back to okay, not sure what the screaming was about, but okay. And what is that? Okay, well, I'm not sure why there's people screaming, but anyway, so that monorail station would go all the way back to the two that we had discussed from before. And moving in here is oh, that's not good. Um, I did not plan this. This was not meant to happen. How did you get out? Okay, cancel the tour. We're ending it here. No, we're not. Um, yeah, I did not expect the Scorpius Rex to be out here. How did you get out? Okay, so apparently I'm guessing it. Okay, well, I did not expect it to be escaping out here. Um, well, while the chopper deals with them, um, we'll move on. So, as you can see, this is the entrance to the hybrid attractions, where you'd have two security towers where um, you'd have snipers who are supposed to be doing their job, but they aren't. Anyway, so but yeah, it's supposed to be those security towers are supposed to be for like in case if a dinosaur escaped, they would shoot tranquilizers at them, or if needed, then they would kill those dinosaurs or shoot them. But yeah, here we go into the entrance. But yeah, just security towers to help keep everyone safe, shoot the dinosaurs if necessary. Going into this entrance here, you have a couple of nice Spinosaurus skulls with fountains. And here is the main lobby for the hybrid attraction. So this is where all the hybrids will be. And if you look at this symbol from above, this is in fact a direct reference to the entertainment symbol from the first Jurassic World Evolution game. Where, this is a direct reference to the entertainment division symbol from the first game, which was the star. But yeah, a nice little detail I thought I made. You have a couple of amenities here where, of course, they're very expensive. We charge quite a lot there. Some more guest benches to relax at. And of course, we have two emergency shelters where guests would they would come to stay at these two in case of like there was a breakout, as you have seen earlier. And yeah, there are three viewing galleries for each of the current hybrids are in the game. So, first one we will check out is the Scorpius Rex exhibit, and yeah, a nice little gallery entrance, kind of similar to the Jurassic World Park gates. And apparently, it is raining right now. But yeah, going into here, you can see this entire dirt field with a lot of menacing torches that I thought would fit in with the Scorpius Rex. And there she is running over there. And then, yeah, you have a Jurassic World gate that's mounted on top of there, which I would like to imagine like it's a little destroyed. Like maybe the Scorpius Rex kind of clawed at it or climbed on it and roared while it stayed here. But yeah, the gate is mounted on top of a little mountain here. And I guess the Scorpius Rex is out of view. Wonderful. Anyways, moving on, we have the next exhibit before we move on to the Indominus Rex. The next one we will see is the Indominus Rex, Indoraptor. And yeah, I definitely love this design here where I put the two pillars in front and it kind of looks like a little park gate, and I'd imagine like maybe there's a sign above that would say like the hybrid's name and the word LUX underneath it, and maybe there'd be like some big gates that would open and close depending on the situation going on. So going into here, you can see this is a little desert-ish field with a lot of stony spikes that I would imagine like the Indoraptor would climb up these or jump around on, ambushing goats, the poor innocent goats. Another pond right here. And there he is, the Indoraptor Lux over there, walking away, with a very nice glowing yellow color, the Rana skin. Yeah, very nice exhibit, and yeah. So this entire attraction, I'm quite happy with, and and for the final panic, we have the Indominus Rex exhibit. In here, there are Velociraptors, and the Indominus Rex Lex. I definitely love this mod. This version of the Indominus Rex, I definitely love a lot because I love like how it's got like the glowing stripes on its back, and it looks like it has a red glowing skull, which I think looks very cool. So 10 out of 10 on to the mod maker of that back. The Lux Pack by Baryonyx, I believe that's where you can find this skin at. And you have the occasional Velociraptors running around. And I think their pattern looks quite decent on them too, because it does kind of look like they have feathers, I guess. I don't know. It looks like they have like a little feathery texture. I'm not sure if those are good enough to look at, but yeah, it kind of looks, if you look at them closely, it kind of looks like they have like patches of feathers on them, and that's kind of what I like to imagine them with. But yeah, nice little idea I thought of, or whatever. Moving on, so we have these emergency shelters in case of like the dinosaurs start escaping. Visitors would immediately, or are supposed to immediately, run into these visitors, which would be like bunkers that would go underground, and there'd be maintenance tunnels and shelter rooms, panic rooms where the guests would stay at. So in case of any of the 3 dangerous hybrids here, because this is the most dangerous part of the park, because you have you have all three of the worst dinosaurs you can possibly imagine over here. So yeah, very dangerous location. And over here in this behind the scenes backstage area, you have another door here for some reason. An office trailer truck, which I would imagine would be like, they would maybe like conducting research for hybrids here or so. Even though he'd be at the research and development building, that from the other backstage area, the main one. And over here you can see all the hybrid paddocks are all separated, so to keep them from being conflicted with each other. You have these research galleries where scientists would study the dinosaurs' behaviors and stuff in here. They could do it at the normal guest gallery, but this is like more organized and more quiet, so you won't have like all the loud screaming children and people. And into the next one right here, this is where you would see the Velociraptors and the Indominus Rex herself over there. Which, for the Indominus Rex paddock, there's at least 2 viewing galleries that go into that exhibit, one on each side. We'll check out one of them in a minute. And anyways, you got some supply crates and boxes here. All the cages that would be used to transport the hybrid dinosaurs from point A to point B. We have 4 raptor. Yes, we do have 4 velociraptors in here, as well as 1 Indoraptor, 1 Scorpius Rex, and finally 1 Indominus Rex. And right here would be another crane vehicle. And right here, which goes back into the that herbivore paddock that we saw at the beginning of this video. Right here is like another guard post area, so like you would need verification ID to get in, and just like a secondary defense. So like in case if the first didn't make it, then the second responders would get to that. But yeah, this is another easy way, just fast traveling from the hybrid attractions all the way to the other side of this entire paddock. So you can see there's the forest where there's the all the glimmering grassland residents here. Right here, I tried to loop this around to the other side of the Indominus Rex paddock, but unfortunately it didn't work because there were terrain constraints. So I kind of imagined like maybe there'd be like this tunnel where you would go into, and that's where how you would get to the other side of this enclosure. And moving on to the last part of the backstage area before we end this video. And my voice is dying. I have never talked this much before. Normally, I'm always quiet when it comes to making YouTube videos. So I feel like I'm out of breath or something. Some more camera points for security purposes. I'm not sure why there wasn't one over there, but you got some over here. But yeah, over here, another research gallery where you'd view the Indominus Rex from the other side of. I definitely love this pattern the most. It looks very intimidating and just very mean. Very spooky. Definitely would fit a Halloween thing. And yep, there you go. There's the Velociraptors, and as you can see, there's the it kind of looks like they have feathers even though they don't. But yeah, you can see it looks that way. You get the point. Like they have patches of fur. And right here is the Indoraptor Research Viewing Gallery, where they would study the Indoraptor, the dangerous assassin killing weapon from. And as you can see, we can see an example of it hunting right now. Although it does have quite a hard time getting around these rocks sometimes for some reason. Rest in peace, goat. Alright, it's doing the chicken dance now. This does take quite a while. Is it gonna get it? No. Sometimes it will fail, sometimes it won't. Anyways, and here is the third entrance to this park, which is the staff, the the staff helicopter entrance. Also a little emergency exit. So in case if like things go wrong, the whole park has to be shut down. This is where they would evacuate visitors from this area. So like the guests that went into those emergency bunkers, if the hybrids were gone, they would take the visitors out from the bunkers and they would take them to these emergency helicopters where the choppers would fly them out from the island. And yeah. But I believe that that comes to the end of the tour. So if you did enjoy this tour, do leave a and yeah, here is an overview of the entire park. But yeah, if you did enjoy this video, do leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you want to check this park out for yourself, I will leave a link in the description below so you can download it from Nexus, and you can explore this park out on your own, or maybe, I don't know, destroy it, do whatever you wish. But that is all I have for this video. My voice is dying. Anyways, yeah, so the park website link, I will leave that in the description as well. But that is all I have for this video. So if you did enjoy, leave a like and subscribe to my channel. And click the bell for more content. But that is all I have. So thank you everyone for watching. Have a good day. Take care and bye.